Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Well, afternoon. Hello, Chi-Chi. Hello, Muggsy, Honeypot. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Donna. And that looks about, and the trolls that come in. So, okay. Whew. I just started doing the garage. I do have to ask somebody, if you guys are going to clean a garage floor, is it a good thing to use Dawn soap or not? And then we're going to get into some of the stuff from yesterday. Nothing really big. Hey, Coffee Time Mama. How are you? Let me take a look here. I'm just trying to make sure on these avatars that we're not putting a picture of anybody, if not myself, because my forehead keeps getting okay. Okay, so it looks like there was a video that Missy with a very, very, very bad decision-making and putting up arrest videos. Okay, there is I noticed this yesterday, and she does have the realtor card, so we know who's doing the realtor cards here. I wanted to explain, I'm not, right. It'll attract the dirt, got it. Okay, is there something else like Fabuloso, Pine Sol, something like that? I'll take anything. I got everything moved today, got everything swept, all that. Only thing I need to do is obviously the floor. Okay, so some of these videos with Clint and I on these IGs, and I can only think of one or two people that were around way, way, way back then. And I think TL, you were one of them, because I remember when my ex-boyfriend, I had an ex-boyfriend, I think his name was John or something like that. I had been dating him prior to Clint coming down, and him and I really didn't get along that well. Well, there was some stuff on Facebook that was kind of going on, and I don't remember Terry Lynn's name being the one it was, but I got some screenshots of it where she was actually sticking up for me. So this was back in, this was back when Clint and I were staying at the very first apartment when I wasn't even there that often, to be honest with you. Now, the second apartment we went to, that's where I stayed there a lot. But this was when Clint got drunk and I was doing the tanning bed and stuff like that. Back when Clint was punching himself in the face. So I noticed one of them with the black eyes and stuff like that. I didn't do that. That's when Clint was acting Clinty. That shit was on the show. So we're not going to get that. But one of the girls in the Hive, her name is Fun Size, and she goes by Lisa. Well, she had called me and I played her voicemails. And that was in one of them where one of the girls was getting really pissed off and I'm going to post everything. Hey, Petty, on purpose. And, you know, so I'm not quite sure what, and then Harita and Vince, Harita hasn't been around in the longest time. I guess it was to like make fun of Clint acting a fool when he was drinking. Like we all don't do it. Again, a disrespect to Harita and Vince, who did nothing to whoever gave this video out to Missy. Maybe Missy was stalking me back then. I have no idea. So I just wanted y'all to know this is another video, except it's way, way older. Yeah, this is when, yeah. Oh, and then of course, Amzi's in it. Oh, she yelling at me big time. Hold on. So anyway, that's pretty much it. So like I said, these videos are from like way back in the day. Yeah, I'm looking at Harita and Vince, who looks great. And then Clint, obviously, I think this was right around when he got out of jail because he was kind of big and whatnot, you know, basically drunk as a skunk. So just keep an eye. And I was kind of going through it and I'm like, what the actual fuck? And then right here was the one where I played Fun Size's video, which I'm very sorry about. So I wanted to explain that to y'all. And let's see here. Not really much to here, quit. So I got to go to the count here. And if you guys haven't watched Heidi went live earlier today. Go in and catch the replay. I think Amber, Texas Girl, went live. If you guys want to go catch that. If you want to listen to Filth or something, go listen to Terry Time, Who Hates My Guts Again. I can't keep up with everybody that loves and hates me. Okay. Petty on Purpose. Where have I seen you? I have seen you somewhere. Stopped into Paula's earlier today. Sips came marching in, you know, Karma Cat, all those great people. The Crime Story News, what I think is who knew where Clint and I got married. So it's been a pretty eventful morning. How was everybody else's morning went? I would like to know. Yeah, Emmanuel. Michelle, but girl. Well, somebody had told me Missy put that video back up. The problem was I was trying to download it. I got a little bit of it and stuff like that. Believe you me, I'm not done with that video being shown. I'm not done with it. Quit. But, you know, I like the live that we did yesterday. Yeah. I'm going to have to restart this computer. I'm going to have to run it through, run some kind of program on it to make sure, because obviously I don't know if it's because of the location we live or what's up, but like I just, when I do, I had no problems with my laptop. But for some reason I am with this. So this was kind of like a little like prop too, because okay. Hey, JJ. Sorry, babe. Oh. But the thing is I'm not going to cover Jules because I really don't want to, because some of the shit that gets said in the chat. So like whoever wants to deal with that. And there's just so much shit going on concerning her. I can't. I think that some people are just hell bent on watching me go out of my fucking mind. And I think it's disgusting. And I still, that video yesterday, and here's what gets me is, so I listened to it from Cooches because I figured, well, Missy had already been a PAB and privated it, right? But and I haven't been able to see it. I heard that it went back up, but I don't know. I went to it and all I saw was the IG from like shit way back in the day when Clint and I were acting like assholes. So, you know, that'll be that. So that video wasn't there. Well, yesterday, I listened to Cooch's because it was like, you know, paying attention to the chat, and, you know, Cooch was what I saw on it was really enough that I had to see. What I could not believe was, I thought that Maria was only up there talking and directing this shit at E11. Maria was up there all up in this shit. I did not realize that. Maria was commentating all the way through with fucking Missy. Actually sounded like she hijacked the channel. I did not know that Maria was commentating on it. I thought she was just up there to talk shit on E11 and all them. And Maria was up there saying shit just as bad. Nobody gave me the 411 on that. I have an ex that used to call me that. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was pretty fucking shocked. But I will say this. My hair did hold up great. Yeah. She did. I got to the point where, well, first off, I'm nothing like that anymore, so I don't know where Maria and Messy, whatever the fuck she calls herself, that's how I am now. Definitely not. Oh my God. I think I looked about 90 pounds when I was there, and my eyes look all bug out. I don't know how anybody's comparing that to now, but have at it. Oh, and I hope you didn't get enough money for your fence, because you were pretty disgusting, Missy. You're real disgusting. What I don't understand is why is it a free-for-all for them and their chat to do whatever they want? But then if one of us mentions something, like I really haven't heard, E11's been pretty, I don't know how E11 and Maria fell out, but for the most part, E11 don't really talk about anything that's bad or anything. I remember one time I saw me and Clint's name, and I got pissed off at her, and it wasn't her. It was just her about the people that were getting affected by certain people. So I don't even know how E11 had become a target to any of it. Nobody has to say anything. It's just that's how much I didn't realize how bad it was. Oh, fuck yeah, it's double standards. Like I said, if you go rob a bank, the person that goes in and steals the money is just as guilty as the person. But a lot of the times behind the scenes, like I said, if you're friends with somebody, or you even traipse on anything about AMC, she's going to be threatening the shit out of you. Very good mom. I helped her kids get into K-12 and stuff like that. Somebody in the community, I guess, said that they were happy. I guess her picture got put out. I don't know. And the only reason I'm talking about this is it's not a competition when somebody passes away. I don't know where AMC's talking about this, or when Tracy passed and stuff. At the end of the day, Tracy and I made peace prior. The only thing I don't understand why AMC's bringing all this shit up, or somebody's just giving her a list of stuff to talk about. And it's got to be small words, because AMC's not very smart anymore. AMC, I was charged with a domestic violence. You were charged with a domestic violence. You say the F word, you say the N word. I have fucked up, and I say that, AMC, but that is not something that rolls off of my tongue. You're talking about my parenting. You said what my daughter did for a living. This was my daughter when I got out of jail. You attacked her online. I don't know who you think you are to talk to somebody that would know anything. That actually makes me think that somebody is still conversing with somebody in my family, and I would certainly hope that you're not. Because my little girl has everything that you'll never have, AMC, and that's class, smarts. She's a good little girl, basically shut you the fuck up from what I heard. Thank you for saying what she does for a living. I may have been a shit mom, but mine turned out pretty good. Her name is Spamsy. Well, to be honest with you, AMC was mad the whole way through about Matt Bauer and Tracy getting together. Somebody passed me a picture, I think, when the boobs were out and stuff like that. But AMC was actively stalking Tracy on her freaking Snapchat. She kept talking about a little brown building. Tracy did not like AMC. I told Tracy a couple days before AMC, I said, for God's sakes, ask Clint. We have to talk to her because the divorce shit. And she was dealing with finding a family for that beautiful little girl. I don't know what AMC's talking about. And I'm not going to disrespect the dead. I don't understand that. AMC, you want to keep bringing up stuff about your mother. Honey Pie, you called me. I ended a live. I called you. You were at a police station. I stayed with you on the phone. I told you do not do a live. I went to sleep. I wake up. You did a live. Pretty much that's it. I get back to my townhome. Mike was supposed to get you back here. You ended up flying back home. I was standing by the deep freeze and you said X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. Do you think I did? And I said, well, you certainly didn't help it. That's it, AMC. And then I went to Amber and fucking told her because you said something that was very concerning. Not to mention you had the popo called on you while you were there. So you need to stop lying. To this day, I wish to God, AMC, that I did not take that fucking call from you. And you want to get on me? There were other people fucking involved with it. Actually, somebody that was your friend at one time. All I can say now that, everything's kind of settled, it was never a competition. I called her AJ. She was a very, very great woman. AMC should have never, ever, ever put out her private information. You never should have because you caused a lot of problems with that, AMC. You fucking did. Y'all should have left it alone. Jules shouldn't have had nothing to do with it. One of the other chicks that I passed, she didn't even like Jules. And AMC, you're an asshole for allowing other people to come into something. I did not contact you. And this is why I'm telling the truth. You hit me up from another spoof number. You said this is AMC. So how did I get a hold of you? You're not going to use people's deaths or your mother and stuff like that, or your grandmother. I didn't think your grandmother passed away, AMC, because you were online that night. So you're right. It's not a competition for sure. And to be completely honest, AMZ, I don't know if you put a picture out, but I know somebody hit her up from in that room and said that they were actually happy a picture got put up. So I don't know if a picture got put up, but it was sent to me. I have it. It was from somebody's IG. So everything else that she said was true. She was a wonderful woman. She was a good girl. And she did not deserve that fucking bunch of bullshit over there. That's all I got to say about that. Where's Brewski been? Last time he was up on my panel, that didn't go very well. So I just have a few things to play from AMC's little show off live. And other than that, and when I did go in there. The only reason why is there are two things I fucking hate. Number one, you physically threatened me. I do not like that. I don't think anybody likes physically threatened. AMZ has been doing it. So she was showing her ass. I should not have went in there, but I did. And I was like, do it. And then it just got 10 times worse. And then it was the same thing. Jules was attacking me. The chat was attacking me. It was just fucking horrible. I shouldn't have went in. But thank God I got screenshots and stuff like that because you guys screenshots are good. Always take a screenshot. If you see somebody mentioning something that's bad, one of those idiots will end up messing up and they'll end up telling on each other. And if they don't, Jules will narc on them. This is the worst. But you guys got to keep in mind, if I physically threatened one of them and I said something like that about Jules, like, Jules, you better watch behind your back. How much would Jules go, oh my God. But it's okay for AMC to do it while Jules is in there. Another thing, Jules, that you brought up. I said Raggedy Ann. because Raggedy Ann dolls, show me where you talked about your Raggedy Ann doll that your mom made for you and stitched your name on it. Show me where I was in the room where you talked about that. Like she was like, "You talked about my Raggedy Ann doll, and my mother made that for me. You're a bitch, I didn't know." Like, I don't give a shit. Don't accuse me of shit. Are you kidding me? Show me where I made a comment about your stupid Raggedy Ann doll. You're so fucking stupid. Here, come on. Oh, goodness. I'm so happy I got that garage done. What is going on with Brewski? And Cooch, thank you again for playing that, or I wouldn't know what the hell was going on. JJ, why has everybody got such a bad rap on you? Yes. She said, that was my doll that my mom made for me. And blah, blah, blah. And you know what, Jen? Fuck you. She ain't going to come up on a link. She'll go up on Rochelle's, or she'll go up on somebody else. She ain't going to go on mine. The only way that Jules can attack me is on her own platform. I called it, though, yesterday. I said she's going to go live, and she did exactly what I said, because that's what a stalker does. It's a repetitive pattern. She's in here right now, actually. You are not a victim, Jules. You can't sit and have that shit on your fucking channel and then think that, oh my God, George looked at me and he looked at me funny and I felt creeped out. Look at what they did to me. No, it doesn't work that way. Not to mention one of your mods physically threatened me. I don't think that that's a good look, or me getting patted up. One was, I think Gargamel said it when I was getting patted up at the jail. Gargamel was like, yeah, that was just like her dance with Clint to the Shania. I mean, that's the kind of fucking fucked up shit. Okay. All right. Even if someone is creepy, never allow them to bend your frame. She won't bend my frame. She'll break my frame. A gangster, good morning to you. By the way, I am hey, Pain. I mean, here's the thing. If they commentated on me the way that I'm doing it, I wouldn't give a shit. Back when Jules was just stalking me and I didn't realize how bad it was, and she just kind of hammed on me and said some weird ass shit. And Jules, just because, here's the thing, you had somebody in your room that I actually met. And there's no way that you guys would know about my personal stuff unless it's something that I read or is something that you talked, because Brandy didn't even know about all that. So you know about my daughter's medical shit. Yes, I said I was at the hospital, but how would you say the Munchausens? Because that was, there's only one person, and you guys are narking out people in my real life. You really should not be doing that too, because it doesn't look good. What you guys are showing is there's still some manipulation going on now. Now the Happy Snack Cart and the Lori Darling accounts, what's weird about them is they keep bringing up Chloe and, and what I need to go do with my kids. Like, just calm your tits, everybody. No, she called. Okay. So let's, for one more time, because Amzie did say that I should read my part of the text. So let's go ahead and do it. And I had already told everybody what I said on the text, Amzie. I don't know why the secret love affair you keep wanting to have. Let's go here. Let's see here. Oh, thank you for sending that, by the way. Let me put a message here. Oh my God, super cute. I think there's just a way to talk about things, and, a way that, all right. All right, Spamsy. Yeah, AMC, you were definitely blocked from your normal number. That'd be 520. Yes, Keith, you are very interesting. I like your vibe, though. AMC, also, since you guys want to bring up stuff, AMC, I do have my other phone, actually. I'll go ahead and charge that today. And if you guys would like to go live tonight about 12 o'clock, we can partake in reading all the messages concerning the person that you keep saying the lies about Matt and Clint's ex-wife. I mean, we can talk about all of it, AMC. I've got all the messages if you would like, just like you have all the abuse videos and all that shit. I mean, I could do story time with your messages, AMC. I'm sure they're not very good. Chock full of Matt and all of it. So quit lying on me. I got this phone right here, Ams. We can read it. Because I got the text, as Cooch would say. Okay. Well, hold on then. Clint, could you hand me that portable charger, my love? I absolutely will. Let's go ahead and get this phone charged. Anybody going live yet? AMC, now would you like to recant what you said yesterday, or would you like me to prove you wrong?
Just something. You want this for some right on?
Yeah. So much.
That one's from both of us, and this one's from me.
And leave Fun Size alone. She deals with her own issues. I don't know why you guys played her. I love Fun Size. Okay. So, AMZ, I've got it plugged in. We can read our text if you would like to its entirety about how the one person had to change their email address because you wouldn't leave them alone because you gave them money. Or we can talk about the fact about the brown building that you told me about. Or, I mean, whatever it is you want to talk about, AMC.
Okay, I'm gonna go mail these.
Because I don't need nothing to say about Maria. Definitely don't need anything to say about Jules. And AMZ, I mean, you're not going to talk about my kids when I don't talk about you. You want to talk about Clint. I don't talk about AJ, who lives with you. And the fact that you moved to where you are is because that's AJ's stomping grounds. I mean, we can talk about all of it, AMZ, if you would like. Or how I was told today, you called my house when I had a breakdown and you made comments and scared my little girl, my youngest. We can talk about all of it. You want to bring up my life. I'm not deleting Cooch's messages, and nobody better be deleting Cooch's messages. Nobody. Cooch has been through enough. Oh, Cooch is deleting her messages? Okay, nobody. All right. We're all good. AMZ, and this is just out of good love. You know, I'm trying to purge you out of my system. Oh, okay. Thank you. She didn't know it was you, Cooch. Cooch, I unhid you. I don't know if you like coming in for that account. Show me your face, please. Okay, thank you. All right, Frank, I don't think I can have you up here, buddy. I'm not going to ban you or anything like that. If you would like to stay up here, that's perfectly fine. But this is for AMZ if AMZ would like to come up. You're not going to act like this, AMZ. Well, I think the reason that she may have changed it is because when she was hidden, not by me, I wasn't trying to, thank God, Payne kind of directed me on how to do it. All right, my beautiful AMZ. Hey, 11, how are you? Very nice to see you, E11. Cooch, I think you did great yesterday. I think you did great. All y'all want to deal with the problems that happened yesterday, that's fine. AMC and I have some things that we need to hammer out. Uno y uno, or mano y mano. And she'll be live soon. I don't know. I unhid you, Cooch. On God. I cannot find you anywhere. You're like my first date. We hung out and I never found you again. Cooch, actually, if you want, you can call me on IG. We can try to figure this out together. We can have our first virtual date. All right. So AMZ, your regular account clearly is blocked. If you would like, so I could debunk some of these rumors that you keep making up in your head for these past years. I have all of our messages from the past 4 years, if you would like. Any point in time, AMZ, if you're okay with me reading them, that's fine. You've already released all my business and put your spin on it. And again, AMZ, this is all out of love. Yep. Maria, you can't go around threatening to dox people and put up to seize people and then act like you're being harassed. I'm not quite sure what friends you have anymore, but I heard you last night mocking me, and that was pretty fucked up. I didn't mock you because of your bank incident. Y'all are very, very choicey about the stuff that you put out. You put out your Walmart stuff. I think people just would like to know where their hard-earned money went to, to help you out and your 500th RO, but all right, AMS. And the reason I'm not going to read the whole thing to the entirety or anything. I don't think that you said to leave you alone. I think I told you to stop threatening my life, which you did again. And again, this is all out of love, AMC. It's all out of love. All right. 502, blah, 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 blah. I'll show you. I'm going to do a pre-record of me cleaning the garage thing. So thank you, Chi Chi, for letting me know how to do it. All right. No. Okay. For the 900th time, AMZ, August 12th, 7:57 p.m. You said that Adri had passed. This is AMZ. Just forget online drama for a minute. Okay, we did for a minute. You hit me up. I didn't hit you up, bro. I didn't know this number. You sent me the thing, some beautiful pictures of her. I said, oh my God, was it her heart? She said, I think, and drinking. I said, this is so heartbreaking. Thank you for letting me know. She said, I know it's the worst. Now, where did I hit you up first, AMZ? I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe I have amnesia or something, or maybe you do, or maybe the pot. Like I said, I don't know what kind of pot y'all are smoking over there, but I think it might be affecting your all's memory. Just saying. Let me get to the stuff I said. Let's see here. I know it's the worst. I know you guys were friends. For sure, she was the best person. The other person, she probably told me what she thought I wanted to hear. Death sucks. I said it does. She said I told her to go to the doctor. I did as well. She sent me an Instagram account. I think it was her dad's IG. Who may be lying? I hope you're not talking about me. I can post these very easy. I said, I just saw this. The boys are going to school. I feel so bad. The reason I said that is because I helped her out with homeschooling. She said, I just saw this. I know. She did say that she talked to her dad. I don't know. If anything should stop this hate, you would think this would do it, but it's never going to stop. Once again, I'll try to be less bitchy. It's just I get mad because I do care. I never want anything to happen to you. I don't want you to die. I know you don't want it, but if it comes down to it, I'll get tested to see if I'm a match. Last resort, okay? This is not how you were discussing this. They were literally my main two friends. Thank you for not giving that jerk, Chris, a platform. Chris, that was in my DM. August 18th, I said, you're welcome. I still have zero clue why Chris did that. I don't forget him calling me Genzo Benzo, which you're now calling me. August 13th. Yeah, he started. And this is why, other than the thing with Cooch, I read my text just like you all do. Don't lie on me. Yeah, he definitely started that and brought the worst out in me. He is a true racist. What the fuck? Now Sophie is covering you again? I thought she had that resident crackhead Lori. Shaking my head. She's a money-hungry cunt. You said it, not me. Wednesday, August 13th, 9:04 p.m. This is all you writing me, boo-boo. I'm listening to your live. Play it, but you said you don't listen to me. Play it. I'll compare the audios. That's when I thought about the Camden thing. So you were watching me, but I'm going to show you lied by you saying that you didn't watch me. You said you never watched me. But you're in that high pool, so I know goddamn fact you are because you were in there when I was in there. Thursday, August 14th, 2:21. The dude abides. I'm glad y'all got married. That's what you said. Congratulations, truly. And honestly, like I've said, I wore a gimmicky shirt from Vegas, but you're talking about my clothes. I have like 50 white and tan and black shirts. They match with anything, Amzie. From Vegas. So who cares what you wore? I'm going to talk shit still, okay? But only lightly. We can cover each other if you want. Okay, thank you, which is what we're doing. You know, with love. If you want. I'll just not go as hard or personal. But you talked about my kid and where she worked. What she did for a living. And bro, did you see Amber Portwood went off on LB? Yeah, I did. It was on TikTok. Go check her channel out. Laugh my ass off. I might cover it. Well, then cover it. I said, why are you talking about me in Jules's room, Amzie? Anything bad? Friday, 2:28 p.m. I'm going to fuck you up, you cunt ass bitch. Watch your back. Yeah, some of us are, Hannah's. I'll effing pay someone, you selfish cunt. You speak on me or share one more thing and I'll break your legs. Call the cops, stupid. Well, good thing you're only breaking my legs because if I need to call the police, obviously I would need my arms and my fingers. I was kind to you to let you know about her passing. And you will not fucking keep coming at me for talking about you stupid, you dumb bitch that needs her whole self fucked up. But 2 days ago, you want to give me a kidney again. I hope you watch over your shoulder, you cunt ass terrible mom. Your kids hate you. And I even know more about, and that's my child's name that you mentioned last night. And that's where you sound stupid because I, in my opinion, would assume that somebody may still be talking to somebody. I don't think she's taking her meds anymore. I did help her out in getting her some counseling. Loser, don't mention me again, or I promise you it'll be the last time. You fucking welcome for telling you about somebody you liked but hated you. No, she didn't. And you know what? It's on. You'll have to move again. I have your Addy. You don't have mine. Do not mention me again or share anything related to me. Got it, cunt, and never message me again. But you messaged me first. Or ask why I'm speaking on you, bitch. I said I didn't share a god darn thing. I said don't threaten me again. 2:33. Okay. But you didn't want me talking about your kids, which I didn't talk about your kids. You don't want me talking about your fucking husband who is still living with you because you're a fucking liar, Amzie. You're always on the run and you're always going somewhere. So who's watching them? You need to fucking quit that shit. You said I put men before my kids. You brought your man around your kids. Well, if I lied on you, I'm very sorry. And sometimes things can't be peaceful and fun. But if I did something to you, I'm truly sorry for that. For real. And you can hit me up on my IG. No, I'm not folding anymore. I'm fully doxxed. Y'all know where I live. You know everything. You guys are just not as intelligent as I thought because all y'all telling on each other. I have made it abundantly clear to leave my fucking family alone. And you guys choose not to when we are doing everything that we can to mend things as a family. Now, maybe there's somebody that may not want that in my family. But Amzie, you know a little too much. That's all I'm saying. So I mean, you kind of told the truth, but you didn't tell it like to its entirety. So I just got like 2 seconds to play something. Yeah. Yep. I don't get it. You guys were mad at me for calling police for stupid shit that I did back in the day. Any OGs back from when she just started dating Clint and going live on IG. I believe, and I don't want to say Terry Lynn, but I do think that Terry Lynn recorded a lot of stuff only because I think she did. And at times I wish she would put out other people's stuff, but I don't know for a fact if it's Terry Lynn. I know Missy says she had a lot of stuff, but I know Terry Lynn records the really good shit. I have no idea. It's a little creepy, but I don't know if it was Terry Lynn, but I know Terry Lynn's got a lot of recordings. Again, I didn't even know Terry Lynn hated my guts. I had no clue. I knew she didn't like me all that much, but I didn't know, all that. And that's fine. And I did. I sounded real fucking cocky back in the day. I mean, nobody's going to judge me more than myself. Frank, what are you still doing? Hold on. Oh, okay. Thank you. I went to my private chat. Thank you. Got it, buddy. Wow. I kind of feel bad because, like, I know she did make an effort. Like, nobody's going to buy you a beautiful Bible, but fuck, man. She said something about this house being an Airbnb. The house was bought. Why would they rent a house, Amzie? Are you stupid? It's kind of like the same thing, except your in-laws we're not renting, but we live here and we have to pay bills like property taxes, all that bullshit. The house alone was one of the best things they ever could have done, but when it comes to anything like that, Clinton, I believe you, we gotta pay for shit. Amzie, I'm sorry. And Lindsay, I like, why would you think I smothered my mother? Oh my God, I feel so bad for putting my mom. She wanted so bad to meet some of you guys, and I just could not tell her about the shit that was going on. And Jules, you are right. We were okay when my mom was passing, but you picked it up really quick right after. So I can be like that if you feel if I need to recant something, I have no problems with that. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing but love, Amzie. Why did they care? I don't want to say jealousy because I don't think that it's that. I think that they like to nitpick things and say things. I think honestly, they want to see Clint and I fail. I don't think that they thought me and Clint were going to work things out. I don't think because Clint and I got back together that gives you guys rights to talk about him. Y'all have had substance abuse problems. I don't believe that Clint had a problem with tripping on a stove and doing that, but y'all had substance abuse problems. So instead of everybody getting together and talking about it, like how hard it was, or, like with my benzo thing and everything, but you guys want to nitpick, but you guys don't want to talk about problems that y'all have had. That's what I don't understand. And it's cool. But Amzie, I don't know what your problem is with mine. You said that the rotten apple don't fall far from the tree. I may have been a little bit of a shit mom, a lot of bit of a shit mom, but I had them the majority of the time, not all my fault. So I must have done something right. They've always find their way home. And believe you me, just seeing me cook, they would be like, oh my God, mom never did that before. Mm-hmm. Lindsay got horrible, dude. It's fine, Keith. Absolutely. Let's get on track here. Because I just wanted to go live and cover this because I got to get the rest of the garage done. Right. And you said, well, mine came to whatever. Well, who contacted my family? Who got that one boy that accused me of doing god awful shit? And then he tried to post something and say, hey, I didn't realize how fucking sick Jen was. I mean, I don't understand it. They didn't just know to come. Yeah, Lindsay's fucking full of hate. Bad. I talked to Clint last night. Lindsay, it's a no-go, honey. All right, there's a part in here.
You're going to get a lot of bot responses before you actually get a person.
All right. Amzy, you sound a little bit raspy. I think maybe you need to quit with the cigarettes because it sounds like you're getting out of breath just to take a breath, my love. Congratulations on your job. Amzy's moving on up in the world as I'm stagnating, looking like a sausage casement. Lola's doing great, she said. So I'm assuming Lola's diarrhea has gotten better. Amzy, that's very good that Lola doesn't have diarrhea anymore. God forbid we don't want any of that poo-poo to get on the walls like mine got on the carpet. But hey, we all got pooping issues. But I'm glad that Lola's doing better. See, I can be nice too. But congratulations. I can be nicer. Congratulations. Yeah, she never got that bad until she got back with Jules. Jules been plotting and planning. Okay. Enough about her life, she says.
The next couple weeks off, I was cleaning. I already did my cleaning, or, the beige schmacious, like cleaning up after Lola the baby.
Every now and then when I get up, like today, when I was cleaning my garage, I was like beige schmacious. Had myself a couple penis collados and did my beige schmacious.
This is literally like waking up with toddlers at this point. Which is fine, and I love it, actually. I'm like, also was like, me and Chris are talking, we're good again, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have another baby, because
no, I definitely, in my opinion, don't think that you should have another baby. I mean, with the job and everything going the way that it is, I don't know. Plus you got the toddlers with the boys, who I love, by the way. Seems like you got your life going, lucrative job. Everything seems good, Ams.
Give me flashbacks. I don't know if I can do that all the time.
She don't know if she can do that all the time.
Anyways, again, enough about my life on the internet. Let's talk about everyone else's life. So, as far as the internet.
Now she gonna go into me. Something tells me not everybody else's life. She gonna go into me. And it's gonna be nothing but love.
Jen, you can go fuck yourself. Like my text message said. Fuck yourself. And it's funny how you leave out the text messages that of you contacting me first. So
I didn't contact you first. You contacted me from a spoof number. What are you talking about, Amzy? 1/4 of a gummy to the pot that you guys are sucking down your esophagus and you want to talk about me? Are you kidding me? I think with anxiety, which I know for a fact you may have had that because I helped you out with the medication. I don't know maybe if that's not good, but I'm just saying. You contacted me first. I read my part of it. So again, are you like
randomly message you, Jen?
You did randomly message me.
Let's get that straight. I let you know about Adri, and then I sent you maybe a few other texts saying that
You didn't send me a few other texts. You were just sitting there shooting the shit with me, and then you got caught, and then you started going worse because Jules found out. I don't understand why Jules just got rid of me and started covering me, but Jules is okay with Amzy acting this way. I've probably caught Amzy in 5 freaking lies, and I've proven that. Why is she modding? Oh, because you're using her. Okay, I'll unblock him.
Would go less hard on you and wouldn't bring up any more real life shit. But that if you saw me in others' chats, I hate you as much as.
Okay, so basically, and this is why Jules started going after me, is she said, remember how she said she wasn't going to cover me anymore, but then she did because she found me in chats where people were going after her. So basically what you are saying, Amzi, is you got love for me, baby. You love me a long time, but when you're in chats, it's okay for you to go after me. I get that, Amzi. Again, nothing but love.
Sometimes I have a soft spot for you, but you know what? Where does that get me? Right? Where does that get me?
Got you nowhere, I guess.
Because you always want to twitch shit and look like the fucking little victim. So, bitch, when you fuck with someone with death like me for like...
Amzi, are you kidding me? You said my mother looked like Ozzy Osbourne and your friend over there started the Cheesecake Factory. Are you kidding me, Amzi? Whoever's giving Amzi, like I said, if you guys, please stop telling Amzi what you guys want her to hear and gaslighting her so she can go live and say horrible things and threaten me and stuff like that.
I don't know. What is this, the fifth time?
The fifth,
That's
she
bad
says.
enough. Okay. Let's see. It started with
Hey.
my mother.
Not really.
Then Tracy Wagman. You wanted to make...
Really, Amzi? You didn't like her because Matt Bauer, Amzi, I got all the proof in my phone. We need to quit this. We need to quit. We need to quit. We need to quit.
competition out of that.
Never a competition with
And
death.
then, you really didn't do anything with real, surprisingly.
But your friend Jules did. Your friend Jules talked about real like a piece of shit. Just like Empress's man that passed away. So you want to talk about selective and the whole thing with it. I was crushed that Adria passed away because we were friends and you stated that. And that's why you told me about her passing away. I don't quite understand what's going on here, Amzi. You kind of sound a little manic yourself. Rest in peace, Real. I loved Real. Real's good people. And Terry Time loved him too, a lot.
4 and 6. I feel like there was someone else there that passed away and you made a mockery out. So it was like, oh, it was earlier this year when my grandma passed away. You couldn't stop talking shit about me for a week.
Amzi, I had no idea. I actually offered you condolences. I guess I'm going to have to find that video and play it. It had nothing to do with your grandma passing away. And the only reason that I didn't know what was going on is because you yourself had problems with everybody in your family. In fact, on your hubby's side of the family, they don't even want nothing to do with you. Your words, not mine. So I didn't believe it. Plus you were acting a fool like very shortly, like the person you report to when her, yeah.
And because I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was told by your cohorts and your haters and your chat, get offline. I am offline. This bitch can't ever shut up. And you guys, if you like that, like admit that's what you like about her. Jen talks shit about everyone, regardless if they talk.
Okay. And I'm trying to work on that, but I definitely haven't told anybody I'm going to curb stomp them or told them to watch over their back or anything like that. And Jules, you really need to think because you came into AMC's. Whenever I go into a room, you always send your friends and stuff in. You can sit there and say that you didn't do this or Jules, you don't have anything to do with it. It just seems like when you go live, you commentate off of me, which is something you have made it a habit of doing. But it does seem to me that you get these people riled up. Hey, you get these people riled up and you're kind of sitting back, letting Nancy act a fool and watch everybody else act a fool. Jules, like I said, you may not be in the bank robbing it, but you are sitting back in the getaway car. Let's see here. I come in peace. I have a question. Are you not familiar with YouTube and all the reaction channels on different people? I am. But to call somebody a crackhead, to show them when they're at a bad thing, I am absolutely okay with people having reactions. The problem is the things that are being said and what's in the chat. That's honestly really it. Anybody can commentate and put a twist on it the way that I do. But what's going on in these chats with the physical threats and things being said and my child being brought into it is when I think it's a little bit too much. But I agree with you 100%. And thank you so much for coming in. And please stay. It's okay.
Shit about her. is that why you like her? I mean, that would make sense. But no, Jen, you and that was that. I didn't say I wouldn't talk about you. I didn't say anything like that.
But you kind of did say that you wouldn't talk about me. Again, you're the one that hit me up. I read my part of the text. You're kind of taking what you want to selectively to put a spin on it, which is kind of what Jules does, who said I talked about her Raggedy Ann, but got it. I don't really know much else to say, but Jules, do you remember when I got out of jail and Amzie was fucking with my daughter and you said, Amzie, that is disgusting. Why did you do that? But then you're okay with her talking about my kid now. You guys are flip-flopping more than a burnt pancake.
Blah, 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 blah. I told you about Adri. That was the first time we spoke. So just so people know, we're not talking outside of that. And no, we were not like kikiing or like getting along at all. It was very like short. Like I was mostly like.
How are we short, Amzie? You're the one that told me about Amber Portwood, who you also kind of stalked a little bit because of Matt, but we won't talk about that. But that's kind of kikiing, I would think. I mean, when you were starting to say you were going to break my legs, I think that's when we weren't kikiing anymore. But it did kind of sound like we were kikiing. And actually, a few months ago, when you were in Jules's room, and that was when you were on your apology tour to George, he said, hey, we don't want to fuck with you no more because of the shit that you say. But I mean, you are controversial and you are an LA girl. So, you know, we're trying to get to know you here and stuff like that. But I can read those texts too, if you would like. And the fact that you did call me, I do have blocked numbers where you have called me.
You know, like things about like missing Adri because I'm an emotional person with a heart. And she was like, yeah, you know what I mean? So, and I wasn't giving her too much, but,
Boo-boo, you were writing me like whole paragraphs. I mean, we were kind of kikiing. I don't really know what kikiing is, but we were kind of kikiing. You know, you were watching my videos. You were like giving me good I'm not quite understanding what's going on here. Definitely didn't hit you up first.
Then the morning that you got the text, the night before, because I didn't see it that night, because I would usually bury the phone on Do Not Disturb at night, so I can get some peace. You messaged me, why was I talking shit about you and Jules? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
And I snapped. Because the night that you messaged me that...
Snap, kind of like you said you were going to snap my legs?
You were in someone else's chat with Exo Serenity on panel diminishing my grief.
No. And Exo and I really hate each other. But, I mean, she was making some points, Amzie. I mean... Nobody was diminishing your grief. It was the way that you were handling it and the fact that you made a comment because Jules kept saying why she's having this memorial for somebody that in text that Serenity showed that Jules didn't really like AJ. I called her AJ, okay? We're all allowed to have our own nicknames and stuff like that. But Serenity's an adult. I thought that she made very, very good points. The way that you handled it and allowing the person you're simping for and tell you what to do, the way that she handled it, you actually, you know, took your gonads out. And that's okay. I got gonads too, apparently. And you did say that we were friends and that we talked. And I do believe you had a live and it was kind of ghost town because those simps didn't want to go in, the cult members. And then you had to go back to it. You've told me 50 million times you didn't agree with the pot that she was smoking, the fact that her weed was paid for. You just said this shit like not even 2 months ago, Amzie. She's in there right now watching. If you think Amzie ain't taking those big ass hawk fists, punching them in the air, please.
And talking down and basically making a mockery of me having any sort of grief towards my...
Nobody was making a mockery so much. I feel like that you were allowing Jules to make a mockery of a person when Serenity showed the proof that she was saying shit. And then Jules had to play this stupid music, sit there and spurt out a few fake tears to mock the situation. You sat in that chat and allowed her to fucking take fake grief that she... Nobody's saying that you didn't care. I get that. You guys were close. I get it. But for you to allow Jules to disrespect her, why would you do that? What kind of friend are you? And then when you did stick up for me, you got shut down again. Are you kidding me?
friends. One in particular. Hold on, I had pulled something up, and I now have deleted the tab to see if I can get it back up.
Amy's a little sausage fingers. She's on a mission today. Get it, girl. I'm going to put my makeup on. She takes a lot of pauses. That's when she got to ruffle through those papers and differentiate.
So, this is ChatGPT's basically what their interpretation. I said, explain what it's like to have your grief for a friend diminished.
I'm not going to play that, AMC, because everything that you read about that, that's a fucking mockery. As Maria would say, you lie. You lie. You allowed. And you guys went to the Facebook. You never should have let Jules take something of your friend, who I know you loved her and she loved you, but you allowed a 55-year-old stalker, and you could have handled it so much better. When you text me, you were acting mature, and then 5 seconds later, because you are so hard up to have friends, you are so hard up for it. You allowed Jules to disrespect your own friend. That is my opinion. That is the way that I feel. You did.
And it reads,
We're not going to listen to this.
Jules, she did enjoy y'all and stuff, but she was just like getting busier in life and just, didn't chat in here very often. But and then, all right, so like I said, while it was a shock for me, for her,
and she is telling the truth. I can be a hell of a lot more, empathetic about this. She was having a lot of medical issues. Her and I spoke. I don't understand. And if she was striking videos or whatever, like Jules said, I mean, that's fine. But her and I have been friends for 5 years. It isn't about a competition. Both of us were friends with her. And if we weren't, then AMC wouldn't have mentioned it while Jules was disrespecting that poor woman. And you allowed it, AMC. You allowed it. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you read some fake ass poem, which is beautiful, but you're not a beautiful person. And what you did was disrespectful. You're right. It's not a competition. You should have done the right thing and honored her instead of allowing Jules to, because she didn't honor Real passing away. She didn't honor Empress's husband passing away. Shame on you.
Cool. They're doing great, already thriving in this new school year. Today's picture day, so yay. But yeah, so I am lighting a J. Give it 2 more seconds.
She says, I'm telling you what, they're thriving. Picture day. Well, then you should probably be offline doing what you need to. And she's like, hey, I'm lighting a J. I'm lighting a J. I guess that means joint, but whatever. AMZ, you scatterbrained as hell.
We can bake with AMZ. All right. So having your grief for a friend, and I'm not just waking up. I already got ready for the day somewhat.
Who cares?
Having your friend. Okay.
Oh my God.
Having your grief for
I think that's a piece of tire that she didn't quite get when George played that and he said it sounded like she was eating a tire. I think she had a little piece there on the side of her esophagus that had been there for a few weeks. Right. Why are you doing that in your house? Jules, why are you doing it around your cats? You guys invest in gummies.
Friend diminished. Feels like someone is quietly erasing the weight.
And why are you covering this poem like you're
Not gonna lie, no kids are here. They were at school. We'll be there for hours. Shout out to school.
Shout out to school.
They're doing great, already thriving.
That's good. I love the kids.
In this new school year. Today's picture day, so yay.
I love her.
So I am lighting a J.
She's lighting a J. I think that's a good name for your channel. You should call it Wake and Bake AMC. I think that would be good. You could like make some little pot brownies and stuff like that. I'm just trying to help you out. This is where it's a little concerning. I mean, I know you were concerned about my kidneys, getting that life insurance policy and just giving up on life. And then you said that you're going to give me a kidney. Like, I don't want your kidney anymore. Taking your kidney is like a liability. Often what you could give me a kidney and then like while I'm looking over my back and you're not going to come to my house, you're going to rip that kidney out my butthole. It ain't worth it having a kidney for you. Like, God, here I'm going to have to make payments on that motherfucker. I don't want your kidney anymore.
Wake and Bake with AMZ. All right. So having your grief for a friend, and I'm not
Here
like,
you go
just
with the
waking up,
tire
I already,
piece.
like got ready for the day somewhat. Having your friend, okay. Having your grief.
What? AMC, what? When you eat your tire, I've always been told by my mom, there's a certain amount of times that you got to chew. I think it's like 53 or something. You cannot inhale a tire and think that some of those remnants ain't going to be stuff in your esophagus, girlfriend. Just saying.
In this new school year, today's picture day.
Why
so
does it keep
yay.
rewinding?
But yeah, so I am lighting a J.
Wake and bake. Wake and bake. She's gotten somewhat ready. It's time to light that J.
Wake and Bake with AMZ. All right. So having your grief for a friend, and I'm not like just waking up. I already like got ready for the day. So
Here's where we go.
having your friend. Okay. Having your.
I wish George wasn't here. Oh God, George, please come. Oh. So you have esophageal problems. I got a shit kidney. All right, we got it. But AMC, here's the thing. You're reading a thing about grief and stuff like that, and you're covering it like you're just ordering a Subway sandwich or something like that. What is wrong?
Grief for a friend diminished. Feels like someone is quiet. That they invalidate the bond you had. Whether at its core diminished grief is
Why would you read that when you're smoking?
of how Jen has made me feel.
Well, that wasn't part
At
of the
least
song.
5 times now. So again, for
EMZ, you threatened to snap my legs. You have threatened to blow my brains out. You have told my mod to eat glass. You have told Terry Time you're going to take her whole family out. You have told me to die more times than anything. Have you ever thought about how my feelings might be about this? Here I am getting all happy every other day that you're going to give me a fucking kidney, and then you take that sucker away faster than Rent-A-Center took my alleged furniture away. I don't want your kidney anymore. Not to mention, I think it's like clogged with pot, you know, stuff like that, plus tire remnants. I don't know how well your kidney would work in my body. I think I might keep my failing ones and then, you know, hope I...
So it was my mother who I felt I couldn't grieve properly because of everything she put up.
AMZ, you contacted me. You talked smack on me about my mom. You are letting Lindsay in there who said I laid on my mother and smothered her. You, by the deep freeze comment, and I was not the only one that felt like there was something a little off. You going to talk about me, you better bring them all in, girlfriend. As Judge Judy would say, guilty.
There, Tracy Wagaman, who was someone that I was becoming friends with.
No, you weren't, sister. You were not becoming friends with her because before she passed, you dipshit, I told her, turn the Snapchat location off. You better quit, boo.
Maybe not friends with her, but we were friendly and we were becoming friends and I was interviewing her. So,
okay, so you were becoming friends, but you guys weren't friends, but you guys were friendly, but you were not happy about the brown building and you were not happy with the person that she was sharing company with. Okay. Oh, she'll go live tonight. She's with her invisible boyfriend right now. Oh yeah. AMC's fist bumping right now.
oh, there was a level of connection there. And
No,
she
there wasn't.
got to, I know, girl. And I need to call you today.
She gonna call you today,
For
girl.
multiple reasons. But yes. My grandmother earlier this year, because you couldn't, like when I said, you know, someone said Amy's grandma just passed away. Oh, fuck her, or whatever the fuck you said, Jen, go fuck yourself.
Well, if I had a toy, I probably would. I mean, now that Clint's leaving me for your great mod Lindsay, who said I smothered my mother. I mean, fuck, damn. And you wonder why I get so hopeful, thinking when you text me first and offer me a kidney and then you take that sucker away. I got to love you from afar. Lindsay's not a pick-me person. Lindsay's a joke. Lindsay's a joke, Templeton looking motherfucker sorry. Lindsay, you have a great day.
Then
Ooh,
Tracy.
See, that's what I don't like about myself. I need to watch
4 and
that.
6. You wanted to make it out of mini competition, and now it's
No, it wasn't a competition, Amzy. And I'm going to tell you something. If you really want me to be honest, I had many long conversations with her. Okay. I'm not going to release my voice stuff, but I'm going to tell you this. She watched every one of my lives. She did not like Jules, and her and I spoke a lot. She just didn't say anything to you because of this attitude. I did not make anything a competition. You allowed Jules to disrespect.
Adri, who is not named AJ, and I don't know why you called her AJ. The fact that
Because you give people nicknames. People call you Amzy. Now your new name is Spamzy. People call you Dinosaur. You call me Benny. You call me Jenny. You call me everything in the world. Why are you dissecting nicknames? Why do you care?
you did call her AJ, and she didn't feel the need to correct you because she didn't really give two shits about you. And I could.
Okay. I'm not even going to dissect it. I'm not. I
here and show proof of that, but I'm not going to. Now, certain people that should probably shave their head, because whatever the fuck's going on there is still not fixed itself. Or
what are you talking about? Why would you want people to shave their head, Amzy? That's not very nice. Didn't you also say that you were going to go to Terry Times and deliver her a pizza, and you were going to have a pew pew in the pizza box, and then when you opened it, you were going to entertain the thought of blowing her head off with that squirt gun? And you're talking about me?
head fixed, or I don't know, man. It's the summer. Get a fucking, I don't know. You look hot, bro, and you're starting to get a little sausagey. Like your sweatshirts are starting to look like.
Amzy, what kind of sausage? I can't have sausage anymore. There's so many kinds of sausage that I miss. You got sausage patties. You got sausage links. You got apple sausage. You got, oh my God. If anything, you just made me hungry. I don't know how at 130 pounds I'm sausaging out, but maybe I'm trying to achieve that fat, skinny look. And by the way, Jack Black, with your bowl cut and bangs and all that stuff, you used to have beautiful hair. I would think, actually, if I liked anything about myself, it would be my hair, but thank you.
Casing on a sausage. What's going on, man? Is it the weight I'm losing? Because I just had to go and like I'm now wearing a medium and Free People pants, and I'm excited.
What are you talking about? You wearing a medium? Where, in your wrist? And your wrist? Amzy, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I don't understand between you and Jules and your camera slips why you are putting other people down. I guess I'm going to do a short where I'm standing on a scale. It has absolutely come to that. And I'll subtract 10 pounds for my shitty ass kidneys that you want me to just throw in the towel about. I don't know. Medium socks. Any day you want to cam up with me, Amzy. Any day. Any day, girlfriend.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. She about to go
don't allow her
live.
to do that to you, Amzy. It's so selfish. I'm getting off topic. Thank you. So with that, Jen, when you messaged me, why the fuck was I?
You messaged me. Thank you, Muxie. Thank you, for real. I appreciate it. I did not message you, brah. You messaged me. Why are you lying?
Talking shit about you after you were in that chat with XOM panel and diminishing my grief and my friendships and other people's grief.
Nobody was diminishing your grief. What are you talking about? I never said that you were not dealing with it bad. What I had a problem with is you allowing your freaking cult member to, what is wrong with you? You allowed Jules to disrespect your friend. You did. Nobody was diminishing what you said. They were proving that Jules didn't like her. What is wrong with you? God. Yeah, don't make Jen get gangsta 2021. Oh my God, those videos. I look like a freaking tangerine.
And other people's friendships, which is the same for anybody. You know, no one is any less than. So diminishing Jules' grief and her friendships with people is the same thing.
AMC, I'm sorry. God, I feel like Jules right now. I'm nitpicking everything. Serenity posted proof of what Jules thought about AJ. And you're going to sit there and talk about Jules having grief. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, if you can't get a crate, settle for an ice machine. I don't know. I had ice machines like back in the day. It's not really my jam.
And it's not cool. And it shouldn't be like just easily done. You know, you people are heartless. We've been over this, blah, 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 blah. But you have the audacity to message me while I'm in Jill's chat.
But I didn't message you first. You were talking shit. And then like 2 seconds before that, you're like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. No, I don't. I'm lying. But God dang, AMC. Like I told Jules, I don't know what strain of pot y'all are smoking, or maybe you all started that lucrative Smartie business back up that you told me about. But I AMC, oh God, I don't even know what to say.
Shit talking you. I went, the fuck, Miss Charges? Do it, bitch.
Do it.
I dare you.
She dares me. Do
I
it.
triple dog dare.
I think somebody else got a little bit of internet problems. She said, do it, do it. And she didn't just double dog dare me. She triple dog dared me. So you know she ain't fucking around. Do it.
But you have the audacity to message me while I'm in Jill's chat. Shit talking you. I went, the fuck, Miss Charges? Do it, bitch.
Do it.
I dare you.
She double dog dares me.
I
And
triple
dares
dog dare.
I feel so bad for her because you know she's like reading from a script, or she's like checking into her IG or looking at her messages, being told what to say. Oh my God. You guys shouldn't freaking give her ice machines. You guys need to refer to a good esophagus doctor, because I'm telling you what, do it. I double dog dare you to do not eat a tire. Do it. She ain't playing around, guys.
My videos. And to those requesting the old abuse videos, I have them all saved on a laptop.
Play them. You have already played them 50 million times. Do it. Do it. And you know what, AMC? Maybe someday somebody may be playing your report from when you played target practice with your poor husband. Don't talk about Clint when you were also charged with a DV charge and the things you say. Are you kidding me, AMC? Yes, she does. She got an ear mic in. She got an ear mic in. Yep.
Has a broken screen. Yay for kids. It happened literally when we were living in the hotels back in 2022. So I know that's the computer.
I don't believe you were living in a hotel. I believe that you were living in a U-Haul, but I mean, it really doesn't matter. You know, tomato, motel, U-Haul. Nothing but love here for you.
Had the videos uploaded on it. So
oh, right. Yeah.
Geek Squad is going to get that and fix my screen for me, and then we'll be up and running. but I did delete them off of my actual YouTube because at the time I was trying to be a good person. And
So you took them off one thing, but you had them on your busted ass screen and laptop. So what you're saying is you were trying to be a good person. You took away the first set, but you still have the other set. Okay. It's kind of like my kidney. You know, you're going to give me a kidney, then you're going to take it away. I think the only reason Jules has an ice maker is because she's probably got it plugged up by her computer, to be completely honest, because we know she don't leave her chair. I mean, that, you know, but maybe I don't know. Amber got a Sonic ice machine.
that person will never be a good person. Jen, you'll never be a good person.
Never.
So you don't deserve that.
I don't deserve it.
that.
Nope, I don't deserve a bit of it.
That kindness.
Well, if what you're spitting to me is kindness, I would hate to see you at your meanness, Amsy. Good Lord, sister.
In any way, shape, or form from anyone. And I hope that you rot in fucking hell. I hope a lot of things for you that aren't very good.
Oh my God, Amsy, you wishing for me to not have a kidney. You wishing for me to drop dead. You wishing for me to burn in hell. You wishing for me to do a lot of shit, sis. But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I wish for you. I wish for you, Amy, to pick a lane and stay in it. I wish for you to continue with what I told you to do, which is to keep up doing the therapy that I do. I certainly hope that you're still taking your medication. I wish to God you would learn that you do not have, for years you have told me you don't like my friends. And here's the problem. When my friends have ever started to accept you because of all the horrible shit you say, then I wish you would let me have that kidney, actually, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I do wish, Amsy, for you to stop threatening to want to beat me up and shit like that. And I definitely don't want you to burn in hell. I mean, you're already simping to the devil. So, I mean, I could say that I wish better for you. I just wish for you to never contact me again.
And then I'm not going to say out loud because I already texted them to you and you showed them. And it's funny how you block out certain parts of it because
I didn't block out
you don't want
anything.
people knowing that you don't know that your daughter's a nurse.
And that's where you fucked up. And your big mouth talking about knowing about my kid and talking to a mutual person and then bringing up the Munchausen shit. The only people that would know anything about that would be the people that I went to legally years and years back. And that's what leads me to believe that there's possibly some bullshit going on behind the scenes. Thank you for doxing what my kid does. But what I will tell you is, at least she's doing something with her life. You never will. I told you to quit talking about my kids when I don't talk about yours. And none of mine ever slept in my kitchen, and none of mine ever wiped their ass on the wall. Leave her alone.
That's a shame for you or something. I would be ashamed not to know what my child's career is.
You don't think that I didn't know, you stupid ass idiot? Seems like y'all are jealous of her. But the stuff that you're saying about the Munchausen's and click, yeah. Did you ever talk about my mothering? You are no better and worse. My dogs might have shit on the Okay, Wusa. All right, let's continue.
And, you know, been there for any part of that. But yeah, that's not me, that's you. And let me make it clear.
I think I heard some papers rustling. But it's awfully weird because Jules is already talking about that shit. And obviously Jules would know about my well, I don't know who's feeding you guys stuff that happened years back that was a legal issue and our family, but I think that's really shitty for you to talk about it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm talking about that child. That child is now grown. Fucking accolades to that.
You weren't thinking that when I got out of jail and you attacked her. And word on the street, what I heard was that she stuck up for herself. Mine's out there saving lives where you threatening them. Just saying. I'm going to fast forward through this. Actually, I think this is all really I needed to cover.
Yep.
It's all really I needed to cover. All right. So that's really all I have to say, Nancy. I don't like to physically threaten people. You know why? Because when you physically threaten somebody 10 times, it's going to come back on you. And then you're going to get your ass whipped, meaning Jen's going to get her ass whipped. I don't want to do that. And I, God forbid, Amzie, you step up to somebody that's not going to put up with your shit. I don't know really what else to say. Because I don't want to talk about Jules or the plaintiff because that was just sick. But how would you all feel if somebody took something that happened to you privately and the cops were involved? How would you guys feel if that was played? I'm just asking. How would you feel? Put out. Yeah, they are very greedy. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got a new stove? Oh, yeah. You guys will be furious. Hmm. Hold on, guys. I kind of like the stove that we have, only because, like, it doesn't have, like, the little burner things like back in the day. Hmm. Oh, so you said accolades to mine, right? Thursday, June 15th, 2023. This was when I got out of jail. I want to apologize for everything I did in my involvement. I also want to apologize about responding like I did to your kid. You were right about everything. That's not important. I'm proud of you coming back. I wish you the best. I don't. my God. What in the fuck did I give you? Hold on, guys. I tried. Who's the Ireland guy? Did you guys ever hear about the Ireland guy? Yeah. Okay. My new stove has an anti-lip burning. I have a gas stove again. I don't have those in Florida. Gas or electric. Cooch loves gas stoves. I hate the business of the bulkiness. I love a flat top again. The only thing that I don't like about the stove is when you're trying to, it's so freaking easy. Like I'll sit there and clean the top of it like nobody's business, and I'll turn around and I'll see one crumb, and it's like driving me nuts. But I'm going to get off here. I know Heidi's going live tonight at 7:45. I think Texas Girl and Amber went live earlier today. If you want to go check that out. Maybe Terry time. I don't know. I'm sure Amzie and Jules will be live tonight with nothing but positive accolades. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and I'm sure maybe by tonight she'll be snapping my fingers off or something like that. And, yeah, so I guess all I can give everybody some advice about is please don't chew your tires. And if you are, just make sure, add a little salt and pepper on it and chew them all up, because it is a proven fact that even after a few weeks of doing that, you may still have a remnant in your, yeah. So, yeah, if you are looking to, Amzie is a dentist. And like I said, she's an LA controversial girl. If you are ever looking at having your teeth busted out, head on over to Amzie's. If you are looking to have any type of facial construction, head on over to Amzie's, where she will beat your face in. If you are looking to go to any type of chiropractor, head on over to Amzie, where she will snap your back, snap your legs, snap everything on you. If you are looking at also getting chiropractic work on your neck, head on over to Amzie's, where she will put her foot on your throat. And anything else, head on over to Amzie's, because she's a controversial LA girl. You guys have a good day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.